what if you could never fail? Then fail safe, like you are realizing that all your fails, really, if you put in a safe space, that is what explodes and opens you up. So if you start opening yourself up to all the things that we call fail, that you start noticing all the things you've learned if you keep going down that route. And what's going to stop you from growing is if you put on that mask and you say, I'm just going to keep showing up the same way that I want to, and that will be good. But if you don't dig in deep in why you're showing up the way you are, then you're going to have a hard time in your fail safe. You're not going to feel safe at all. Every time you fail, you're going to tear yourself up because you're going to believe that you did it wrong, that you failed at something. But what if you could never fail? It takes going inside and understanding why you're doing certain things. Because if you're just wanting to put a mask on and act a certain way, that's the exterior, and your insides are hurting because you're not listening to the smaller, younger you that got hurt. Everything that we do, when we hear those 60, 70,000 words are just going in our head over and over and over every day. And that's the latest research. It's known to be like 80% is known to be negative in our mind. And if in our cycles, 90% is being said over and over and over and over. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to just show up the best that I can, but you don't really get to the depths of why that's happening, you're going to be battling for the rest of your life with your cycles, because subconsciously you're going to show up in another way, and it's going to tear you up because you have to think about your patterns instead of like who you are, and you keep shoving yourself down of who you really are. So the fail safe, to get really into that big superstar status, it's about, can I get to know myself so I don't have those triggers, that I can breathe, lean in, and be cohesive with the group instead of trying to battle and show up the way I think I should be showing